Hey guys, this is Eric from Middle Country Public Library. This is an Animal Crossing New Horizons walkthrough of my own town. So I'm going to show you all the areas of my town, my house, and then I will make future videos of tips and tricks. But for this video, we're just going to do a walkthrough. And then keep an eye out for future programs for Animal Crossing where we're going to do a meetup at the library's Animal Crossing town. So first off, we'll get started. This is the waiting area of my town where I have the wheelchairs and kind of just like a seating area for when people get off the dock. And then I have this walkway that leads you down. And if you make a right, this will lead you to the town hall area. I wanted it to be very resort inspired, so you can see the layout chairs here, the trees with the fountain and the benches surrounding it. I wanted this to be a focal point since when there's events going on and special characters that visit, they usually hang out in this spot. So I figured making it look like a community resort almost would make it look inviting. And then this is the same thing I have on the other side. It's another rest area with this pathway that leads up. And if you make a right, it'll go towards the beach. If you follow this down, you can see I have the lighthouse here with a lookout spot next to the ocean. I have the seating, public benches over there. And if you follow this around, oh, actually, let me point this out to you. See these message bottles? Apparently you can get 2 of these every day. So the Animal Crossing day starts at 6 a.m. So if you got up at 6 a.m. and were playing, you would find one of those messages in a bottle on your shore. And this is how you get recipes. So you want to check with these and see what kind of recipe you get. And then if you check back 12 hours later in the day, you can get a second recipe that shows up on your beach. So that's just one quick little tip that I can share with you if you're trying to collect a lot of recipes. So let's make our way towards the main waiting area and we'll go up these stairs. Up here this is kind of like my shopping area, if you want to call it, like shopping / hangout spot next to Nook's. So this is the Nook store where you buy all your furniture. And if you cross this river, the bridge, I have the museum and then another resting area by this waterfall that falls behind the town hall. And then if you go over this next bridge, it leads you to, again, very symmetrical. Ooh, I sat in the chair. Have the flowers here again. But my town is very symmetrical, so again, I'm mirroring what's on the other side. And then this is the Able Sister shop where you can buy clothes and accessories for your character. So if we go back here, you can see you can go on either side over here. I have behind the museum, the villager neighborhood. So I have the houses set up. Again, very symmetrical. I have 2 houses on either side, the pathways leading to them. You can see I just put like a bench here and different flowers. We go up this way. Oh, here's Rowan walking around. We have another 2 houses up here on this cliff. And then here's a shrine that I put in here. Another house over here. And then again, same thing, mirroring the symmetry again with the cliff having the other 2 houses. And if we go to the right side and we follow this path, it will lead us to a patio area with the pool and the seating next to the ocean. And then up here I have all the instruments, so when people visit they can play all the different instruments and make some music. And it's cool when you have multiple people because you can just do a little band moment and all play the instruments together. So over here is that kind of private beach area, the hammock, and then if we go down this way and across the bridge. This is the beach area that leads us to the front of the town where the lighthouse is, and then the other rest stop area. So we're basically making our way back down. So let's keep going, and I'll show you the garden area. So over here, this pathway leads us to the garden area. You can see I have all the flowers in this spot because in this game you can hybridize flowers. So if you're trying to get different color flowers other than, you know, red, white, and yellow, you'll have to put the flowers in this kind of design. So you have to put them like diagonal of each other and make sure they're the same flower type. So you want to put, you know, wind flowers with wind flowers, and lilies with lilies, hyacinths with hyacinths, so on and so forth. And then make sure that they're set up in this diagonal pattern and it's the right color sequence. And then make sure that you water your flowers every day. And if you can see, the flowers are shining. That means that they've been watered. And the reason why is because right now it's raining. Whenever your town has the weather that it's raining, that means that all of your flowers have been watered for that day, so you don't have to water your flowers with your watering can, which takes forever and it's very tedious. So just remember that if you want to do hybrid flowers, you can also look up the guide. So you can search Animal Crossing New Horizons hybrid flower guide and then follow the instructions online. So we're walking up this way. And again, this way will lead you back up to the villager neighborhood. And this is my house. It's my front yard. I have this little private walkway that leads to the water pump. And then the orchard is over here. It's cute. I have like a little fruit stand. And then if we walk down this way, this is my lucky cat here. This is a park area. Some seating here, and then I have a playground slash sandbox with seating and a garden by the water, by the waterfall and the river. So let's keep walking. And this is a carnival. You can see the "We're Open" sign. I have this little statue that makes noise. And I just wanted this spot to feel very much like a boardwalk by, you know, like a carnival by the water theme. And you can see that this private beach, right now we have Red visiting, so that's what that creepy boat is, but he's that sly fox that sells you artwork. And I purposely designed my carnival to be surrounding the private beach so that when he visits, it creates this effect where it seems like there's activity going on in this spot, you know? So that's a interesting design choice that I have done for my own town, but I'm sure, you know, you can do whatever you want with your own town. And here, this is a maze that I put inside of the carnival. So it's just kind of like an attraction that, you know, if you're visiting the carnival, you can hop on in here and just walk through and collect stuff. I didn't put any prizes in here yet, but, you know, for the future, I might drop off some prizes or money or something, that the bells that can be picked up. And then if you walk out this exit over here, this is the campsite slash woods natural area of my town. It's just, you know, I wanted a spot that looked more natural looking and it just had flowers growing wild and, you know, just woodsy looking and trees. And okay, here we go. Another tip that I'm sure if you play Animal Crossing, you know this, but anytime you see a star on the ground, make sure that you take out your shovel and dig this up. Every day you have 4 fossils that appear, 4 or 5 fossils that will appear. So when you get a fossil, bring that to the museum and have Blathers assess it and either donate it or you can sell it after he assesses it. So I'll show you a little secret spot. Actually, one more thing, let me just share with you. See, when your character is doing this thought bubble, that means that they're either going to give you a prize, whether it's a shirt or a piece of furniture, or they could say that they're going to move away. So you'll have an opportunity to have somebody move out. Let's see what he's going to say. Something I wanted to ask you. I lost my favorite bag somewhere on the island. There's no survival skills. I'm going to pass right now because I'm doing this video. Anyway, it's just something else for you to know as you're playing your game and you see villagers with thought bubbles. So this is a secret spot. I'm taking out my ladder and hopping over here. And I'm going to climb it up on this cliff. And this spot is just a lookout area overlooking the town. And I have, you know, trees and weeds growing up here. And it's just supposed to be very natural looking with the waterfalls, and you could see the different furniture in the background, like just seeing the landscape basically behind you. And I just like the height up here. It just looks very cool. And I have different flowers growing up here and rocks and weeds growing, so it just looks very natural looking, like a hike. So we'll make our way back down. And you can see the campsite sign here. And we'll hop across here. There's a little hopping pathway that leads us to a basketball seating area by the water. And again, we'll walk this way. Also, let me share one more thing. See that white flower over here on the rock? Right here, I'm hopping to it. That's the lily of the valley flower, and the only way you can get that flower to grow in your town is by getting a 5-star rating. So if you want a 5-star rating, make sure that you are doing your Nook Mile objective. So if you go onto our apps, go to your Nook Miles and complete these objectives every day. You can see I have 33,000 right now. It's because I've been saving them. But save your Nook Miles and then go to the town hall Nook stop and buy those different furniture items and put them all over your town to increase your town rating. And then once you get a 5-star town, these flowers will start popping up in your town. So if you're trying to get those flowers, I just wanted to share with you that's how you get those flowers. And then I have this little seating area by the water with the shell bed and the different colored flowers. Just looks pretty. Here's some waterfalls with the moon up there. And that's basically the walkthrough of the town. And I'll just very quickly do a walkthrough of my house, and then we'll wrap up this video. So let's walk back up here. Here's my house. I like the orange color. Orange is one of my favorite colors. This is my main room. Kind of like a living room slash, I don't know, because there's a bed in here, but I just like it. I'll show you the kitchen first. The kitchen is kind of basic. I don't really have that much furniture in here. There's no music yet. It's very simple. Have a little gas stove, the seasoning, and a freezer, and an island. It's a work in progress. I'm still figuring out what kind of furniture to put in there. And then I will show you the bathroom. Here's the bathroom. I have a changing room, the toilet, the partition over here to create almost like a wall for privacy. All right, let's keep going. All right, and then over here I have a room with cute furniture, which is like pink furniture. And I just have like all adorable items in here, like the, you know, teddy bear and pink wooden furniture and the cute teacup and the pink flowers. So this room is just basically a pink, cute room. Now I'll show you the basement. the basement's kind of like a hangout slash writing room. Let's see, I have the vacuum. Have this couch, a dart game, some books, and a writing station. And then I store all my recipes that I don't need. Like after you learn a recipe, sometimes you'll get repeat recipes in the message in the bottle, or villagers will give you recipes that you already have. I leave them in my house and then I give them away to people, because if you leave them outside on the ground, it will make your town rating go down. So store them in your house or sell them or get rid of them. So this is the last room. This is my bedroom upstairs. See, I have the computer and the switch over here, another toilet, and, you know, some candles and lamps, and then like a hangout spot by this fireplace. So yeah, that was a walkthrough of my town, and then just some basic, simple tips and tricks that you guys might not have known by playing Animal Crossing. And again, just look out for future Animal Crossing videos like this one, where I'll do more, you know, walkthroughs or tips and tricks of different things in Animal Crossing. And then at some point, we're going to be doing a meetup with the library's own Animal Crossing town. So hopefully I'll see you guys at the upcoming program for Animal Crossing. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you at future Friday 19 programs. All right, good night. Take care.